So hello, welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new here then welcome. My name is Eve. I post all sorts of makeup and beauty related content. I do actually usually have my hair down and looking a bit better, but I haven't washed it in so long, but I really wanted to get this video filmed for you guys, so hence why I look like this. But today's video is on the Revolution. This is the Ultraviolet Reflective Palette. I just got this in yesterday and I was dying to film with it. This is what the inside looks like. It's interesting. I mean, it's very, very pretty. It really is. But I'll tell you my thoughts more at the end. But this is the look that I came up with from it. So if you want to see how I did this look and also what I think at the end, then please do just keep on watching. Okay, so you would have seen the inside of the palette a minute ago. I have just primed my eyes with the wee P. Louise base. This is still going strong. I've used this so many times, it lasts forever. So I'm just looking at the palette and I'm just trying to decide what to go in with, because it is, I don't know, it's not that cohesive, I don't think. And I mean, this blue is so pretty. So I feel like I should kind of use that, but the lilac-y ones are really pretty. This gold feels wet, feels really nice. But I think we kind of have to go in with the blue. So I think a lot of people buy this palette for the blue, because I think that's like a total marketing thing that brands do. They just pop in a wee pop of blue because they know that people will buy it for that. So I'm going to go in with the darkest one in the palette, which is this shade up here, and that is called Peaceful. Now, I must admit, this packaging is not nice to hold. It does feel so cheap. But we're just going to pop some of that. I've got too much on my desk. I've got my glasses in there. Then I've still not located my wee handheld mirror. I don't know where my little monster has put it, so I'm just going to place some of this down in my crease, and that is very pigmented. It's really pigmented, and it's more purpley than it looks in the pan. So like, that's how it looks in the pan, and that's how it looks in the eye. Does it swatch like that? Even in the swatch, it looks more brown. Definitely looks more purple in the eye. That's fine. So that's me, got my basic shape on. I'm going to take a blending brush. This is a Morphe 139, and I'm going to take, I think, this colour down here. I'm not entirely sure it's definitely matte, but we'll see it. And that one is called Island. And that one's a wee bit more kick-uppy. And use that to start blending it out. Okay, I'm going to switch off off your brush. Try this one, the Spectrum one. Okay, and then one last brush. Take a smaller one, like one this size, and I'll go in with this one here, maybe. And that is called Paradise. This one's kind of slightly more blue. Now there is a kind of good choice of transition colours in this palette, I'll say that. Okay, so that's what we're looking at just now. So I'm just going to go back through those colours. Okay, so that's where we're at. Getting not perfect blend, but that's all I'm going to do for now. So I'm just going to cut my crease down my centre with my P. Louise blank canvas. That's how I'm looking. And now I'm just going to take that blue, because why the hell, why not? And just pop that in the middle and see what that looks like. Now this is quite a kind of almost kind of putty feeling one. This isn't usually my favourite formula, but I'll just give it a go and see how it looks. What's going on? Honestly, you would just fly through that shade if you really liked it. Okay, I'm not sure about that colour with the kind of purples, but let me know down below. Okay, so I'm going to have to take a brush to get in at the edges. Right, so I'm not sure about that blue shade. I think that you would go through it so quickly. And I've had to build it up so many times to get to there. And I mean, you can see like I've made such a big dent in that already just from doing that one, but it's fine. So I'm just going to take my initial brush and just kind of pat over these edges. It's got some of the darker one left on it, and then take some of the kind of slightly lighter one, the second colour we used, and just try and blend that in a bit. I've done that too much, so I'll go back over the blue. And then I'm taking the wee brush that had the blue on it. What one did I end up liking the best? This one. And just pulling that into that colour. I mean, it's gorgeous, but there was one, this formula in the Revolution Pro Rockstar one, and that formula in that wasn't my favourite, and it does feel the same. So I mean, it's gorgeous, very very pretty, but I'm just not keen on the kind of more putty texture. So I'm just going to go and do the other eye, jump off camera, do the rest of my face and stuff, and I'll come back and we'll do the under eyes together. Okay, so that is both eyes done, the rest of my face makeup done, so we'll just go into the under eyes. So what will I do with the under eyes? First, what I will do is take a wee flat liner brush, just like a wee flat liner brush, and just take the original dark colour that we went into and just pop some of that underneath my eyes. Just right up at the lash line. In fact, you know what I could do? I could use that pink as the inner corner highlight, that's what I'll do. Okay, and then I will go in with a colour to blend that out, and I'll probably just go straight into this one here. It is annoying with the palette doesn't have a mirror. Right, I need an in-between colour, so I'll just go in with the colour that we used initially. Like the second one along here. With a wee teeny tiny brush like this, I'm going to go in with that bright pink here and just pop that on in the corner. This might not work, but we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's quite cool. as a wee inner corner pop, and then I'll just bring it here. Okay, that looks cool. And then just to brighten it up even more, I will take this kind of colour and just pop that just on the very innermost part. Oh, that's made a really pretty colour. Yeah, I like that. And then just on that brush, I'll wipe it off, take that lightest colour again and just pop it up here as my brow bone highlight. Okay, so that is the eye done. I will go off camera, do my liner and lashes and just play about a wee bit more, probably put a bite pink in a waterline, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the finished look and what I thought. Okay, so just before I put my liner and lashes on, I just want to show you I'm having some major creasing here. Now that might be the cut crease, the blank canvas base, or it might be the shadow, so I will just need to go in and top that up, but just to make you aware, I don't normally get it as bad as that. So here we have it, the final look. I'll just zoom you in, just so that you can see what's going on here a bit. Like I mentioned before, it has been a tiny bit kind of patchy, kind of creasy. I have had to top that up a few times. Now whether that is the what do you call it, blank canvas or the primer that was underneath it, or whether I've just put on too much, try to build it up, I don't know. I would maybe try that blue shade maybe over a clean lid, or do what Mitchell does and take off the kind of underneath stuff before he cuts the crease with the blank canvas. But I mean, it's very pretty. Those mattes really impressed me. They blended out absolutely beautifully. And I do, like I said at the beginning, I'm sorry that I look such a state, but it is what it is. But I mean, I think the look is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but I'll just zoom it back out. But there's a few things I'm not keen on in this palette, right? So you might be able to see the blue there, how I've had to dig into that so much to try and get the pigment. It's one of those kind of putty formulas, and they've never been my favourite. In the Revolution Noir there was a shade like that as well, and I really struggled with the shade in that as well. So maybe it's just my application, I don't know, but the look is so pretty. I did get a very similar look from the Morphe Sweet Oasis, Desert Oasis, whatever that one's called, a wee while back. So I will link that video down below if you want to go and check that one out. The packaging, like, to me it feels like so cheap, and I don't like that it doesn't have a mirror. And I know some people won't mind that it doesn't have a mirror, but personally I do like to have a mirror in my palette. I did like the palette. The mattes blended beautifully. The shimmer that I used was gorgeous. Those shimmers that I used for the inner corner are really nice as well. Like, the shimmers are gorgeous. The mattes blend really nicely. I don't know why the blues, I didn't know why the blue was in there, but now that I've put it on with that pink, I'm like, alright, okay, right, I'll see what you've done, that's why you've put it in there. So it's a nice palette. I'll definitely use it again, because I would like to use those kind of lilac-y, purpley colours just kind of all over the lid, and you could get a neutral look with kind of these two mattes and that kind of gold. So I think these are described as like being able to be neutral but with a pop of colour if you wanted, and I think that's exactly what they are. So for £8 it's good. It's just up to you whether you think the colour story is for you or not. So that's all from me for today. If you did like this video and you stayed till then thank you very much. If you would subscribe, I would love it very much. I would love to add you onto my wee growing family on here, and leave me a comment saying what you think of this look, what you think of the palette, what you think of the other one, if you're excited for me to do a video on that as well, because I do love to read your comments and reply to them all. So that's all from me for today, so bye!